What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video. So to point out, I'm outside at my football field. I was going for a run, was working out, decided why not do a reaction of the Canelo versus Caleb Plant fight, right here, and post it up on YouTube. It happened last night. Great fight. I say it was great because, well, Caleb Plant, surprised a lot of people. He surprised me. I didn't think Caleb Plant had the power, had the, just the capacity to go that far, and he did. That jab was insane, the way that Caleb Plant was doing. But Caleb was knocked out in the 11th round. I mean, I knew it was coming. I knew, Canelo just had the experience, had the endurance to go, and just fight and still have that power later on in the rounds. I knew that if it would go the distance, Caleb Plant will be in danger, whether it be losing from a decision or, getting knocked out like he did. But Canelo made history. He exactly did that. He is an undisputed champion, first in his weight class. Impressive. I mean, we knew it was coming. Pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time. Probably one of the best Mexican fighters of all time. Probably is the best. Just insane what he's doing. Continually getting better. I don't know. I just don't know in this world, in that weight class at least, could stop Canelo. Now, Caleb Plant, on the other hand, just surprising me. Just the way he was working that jab. Just the way he was defending. I mean, his defense was underrated too. Dodging a lot of punches from Canelo. This isn't from another average boxer. He was dodging punches from Canelo. Of course, taking it too, but he was eating them. He was doing good until that 11th round. Surprised though that his cut, I don't know which eye it was, but he had that cut, from the press conference, and he got slapped or punched from Canelo. I thought that would open up. A lot of people did that too. A lot of people thought it would open up too. It didn't. So that obviously saved him. Plant had like half the experience that Canelo did. I mean, Canelo obviously fighting against GOATs in his past. Floyd Mayweather, Triple G, Trout. There's also Chavez Jr., of course, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm sure there's other ones I'm missing. I could think of a couple right now. I just can't think of the names. But Caleb Plant went the distance, of course. Getting knocked out. It's all right. I knew Canelo would be, of course. I know Caleb would be one of Canelo's hardest matchups in his life. But, he destroyed him. Honestly, did not think it would go that far. Is what I'm just trying to say. Did not think Caleb Plant would go that far. Not think that Caleb Plant would have the power to weaken Canelo. That jab was insane. I just can't stop thinking about that jab. But I knew Canelo has a hard chin, obviously. I didn't think Caleb had it, obviously not. I knew that was going to be Caleb's weakness going into the fight. Just not having that power, not having that chin like Canelo. I knew that, of course, that Caleb was fast. I knew Plant was fast. He's, a good defender. But I just think he had the power to knock out Canelo. And I knew if it went the distance, Canelo was winning. But great fight, great for boxing. Don't know where these go now. He's undisputed, Canelo. Caleb Plant, even though he lost, he only has one loss to his record now. Maybe he could go after Durrell, who just fought yesterday too on the other card. Who knows? Maybe Canelo will go up. Maybe he'll go down in the weight class. Who knows? It's going to be exciting either way. Good for boxing though. Also though, UFC was yesterday. Watched a bit of that. Usman vs Covington, great fight. Two warriors. Also Chandler versus Gaethje, two warriors. Even though if Chandler maybe would have protected himself a little better, he would have won. That's all right. But don't know too much about UFC to make a whole video on that. But good fight yesterday. Two worlds, UFC and boxing. Just good for fighting world. Good pair of fights. And of course, we have NFL today. Steelers play Monday, so I'll make a reaction video to that on Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction video of Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Good for boxing. I'm out, guys. Peace.